you ever pull it, nigga better blow. Real mob, nigga never know how. I get the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. 100 round drum hanging with the scope. If you ever pull it, nigga better blow. Real mob, nigga never know how. Blow my choke, get your mom hit. Snatch your rolling like right off your dead wrist. We running up and ain't no scared shit. Precise when I shoot, ain't no lead shit. Talking truck, big bulletproof. I'm a big player, nigga. Who is you? Got real
What's up, man? It's your boy 3BTV. I'm back here again. Another little yada, 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 you know. Agree to disagree. Yeah, this is my podcast, and I just want to talk to you about 3 quick things. And hopefully I can just get your attention just a bit. So subscribe, support. I'm sure the link gonna be in the bio. You can go to my all my pages, all my platforms, and follow me. Like, I put this together. I don't ask for shit. I don't be one of them people like, hey, you can just support my Patreon, and so I support my Cash App, and hey, you guys, I couldn't put this together if you guys don't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't also throw ads on there. And I'm gonna say this now though. If the mad folks come knocking, I'm gonna see what's popping, okay? So, while it's still free and while it's still something, you know, pure that you can enjoy, rock with me, man. Vibe with me, you know what I'm saying? So today, our 3 topics are: Apple has been sued by 2 women who claim their ex-boyfriend used AirTag devices to track their whereabouts, potentially putting their safety at risk. The last line is slightly ironic, though. I mean, if I'm your boyfriend, first of all, let me just put this out there. That's a little eerie. You know what I'm saying? If you don't trust your woman enough to, you know, just live her fucking life, my nigga, then y'all probably don't need to be together, because it's going to create, you know, such a mental flurry of confusion and just toxicity for you, and that you're going to cast upon to her and her life and her lifestyle, and not being comfortable because you're self-conscious about maybe the things you do. If you have to put a fucking tag on your woman because of you don't trust her, you know, that's no good. So let's start there. But second, if it is a pure reason that he's, you know, has a tag, you know, it's just maybe he's really a decent guy, and he's like, man, you know, women get abducted and kidnapped, and man, if I could do anything, just at least give, you know, put this little tag on her purse, and I always know at least, you know, she's by her purse, I know where she's at, you know, and then I can track her through her phone maybe. You know, if you really taking her serious and stuff like that, and, you know, you're doing it with pure intentions. I would like to say, I don't see how it's a lawsuit, though. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you feel as if your safety's at risk, the person you come home to, or the person that you love and trust or really genuinely rock with, he knows where you're at. If you up doing no good, you out and about, and you in the middle of nowhere, you know, you doing the bullshit, then, you know, you can't be that mad that it all came back, and you just gotta take accountability. Let's be real. You over there fucking Craig, and your nigga keep calling, so then he says, hey, boom, I'm gonna look you up, and then he figures out where you at. Now, your safety's at risk because this nigga's coming over there to fuck you up, and you know that. You knew that. You know you shouldn't have done that. But beyond that, only thing I can really think where you can find a little bit of contingency or something in that thing is like, maybe if there's hackers or something. Like, there's hackers and they're like, you know, she's got her tag, and then, you know, it's kind of like PB and Rock thing, like, oh man, this girl's with these big baller niggas and I'm a hacker, and oh, I know where that bitch at, bro, let's go run up. Man, maybe that's that, you know. I'm sure the lawyer will find a way to sue Apple's ass. And Apple is a big dog company, so if it gets up there and gets in the headline, normally they just settle. Hey, here's fucking Apple shit for life, and here goes $10 million, bitches. Shut the hell up. Like, this is not what it was used for. I'm sorry. We thought we was doing y'all some jest. Go get the new Apple iWatch. Yes, it's useless. Who cares? You look like James Bond. Anyways, moving on. So I had something in my notes that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I wanted to talk about, you know how LeBron made that statement about the Kyrie thing? In contrast to, he got grilled by the Kyrie situation, but when the Jerry Jones thing came up, nobody asked him about that. I admire what LeBron tries to do. If you pay attention, LeBron, he wants to be the man of the people, the people's champ. And to his credit, he's always come through with that. He's a person who had to live up to an enormous amounts of potential and also be the ideal prototype and role model, example black man in every facet, because normally a black man, when it comes to sports, that's our way in a pure sense. Rappers get in and then they climb up the ladder, but then, higher people of power always still see them as rappers, or, you do music and it doesn't matter what you do, or, I can still look at you as this, because I can go and look at your track record and what you rapped about, et cetera, et cetera. But sports is this weird portal that allows black men to get in and have a voice and still be revered with pure fame or pure admiration from all facets. It's like a universal face card, especially basketball, because your face is always out there, your name's on your back. And a person like LeBron, he's always, as the internet budded, he became, our golden child. And, I think that's one thing that we don't really realize about his greatness, is that LeBron is everything and more than that we expected, and tearing up every record book, all that, et cetera. But I say all that to say that, so when it comes to being a person of the people off the court, I see and I acknowledge LeBron's efforts all the time, because he doesn't have to do that. And also, he knows his people and how quick we'll turn our shoulder on him. So, if you watch how he does our music, he doesn't listen to all that shit. He doesn't listen to the artists that hit him up all the time. He listens to whatever he listens to, but he understands his position and how he has to, volley and, also, it's just imagine if Michael Jordan hung with Tupac, or at least listened to his song. Yeah, man, this shit is rocking. Our culture breathes better. Our culture pulsates. It, the heart within black culture thumps more, better. And so with that, I think that he felt that the heartbeat was dulling, and he chose to speak on it, as I'm sure he was grilled by people around him or his friends, or just seeming as if he was disconnected, and he tried to make sure that there is connectivity there. And when he spoke on it, I just thought, he can't never do enough, man. It really even wasn't his place to talk about it. I mean, we get it. Jerry Jones is some NFL owner, so he's probably some rich, racist asshole anyway. And if he isn't, that's probably something that he grew out of, because America tries to deny it all the time, but it was just 50 years ago, 70 years ago, where you really hated, scrutinized, beat, oppressed, dogged, killed, hung black people just for even looking at your women. And, LeBron is under this huge magnifying glass at all times that he can never do enough. So I just want to put out there that, LeBron shouldn't try to worry about the things that don't really concern him, unless they are literally pivotal, or they actually come across his mind organically, and he really wants to bring it up, I think he can't do enough, and, we do have a culture of not being appreciative, okay? But let's just move on from that. I just wish, LeBron just stop focusing on what the people say. one thing I wanted to touch on today is, so I was gonna bring up that Balenciaga shit, man. Like, if you look at the Balenciaga things, man, you will see that they had a major campaign that was promoting, I think it was a fall collection. I could be wrong. It could have been some other collection, but they were promoting a style. And in the background, it has photos from, man, I really wish I would have saved the name of the author of this book. But the author of there's a book, like, let's say like this. There's a photo. In the photo, you see a girl. She's sitting stylistically, and in the background, it's an office. So in the background, on the desk, you can see that there's books. And you go and research the title of the book or the author of the book, you will see that the book is literally like sodomizing children, bro. Like, I really want to be able to say what I want to say properly, but like, I think his name is Norman or something like that. Anyway, so like, you know, there's been this big craze about Balenciaga, you know, really condoning and doing sexual things with children, or hanging out with people that do it, or rock with people that do it, or, you know, they're at a higher circle and bubble. And, you know, it's just, you know, man, I hate to, every time I talk about this, and I always say I hate to say this before I say it, and I think that's some defensive mechanism, but a lot of people think, when you start talking about things that are difficult to talk about, that they think it's a conspiracy. So without thinking a conspiracy, I like to tell people that in these higher rooms of power, at the top of the hierarchy, where you're not getting into, just like old ancient Latin or Greek places and stuff, they're doing a lot of weird shit in there, man. They're doing a lot of things that they know that the public will not approve of or feel is okay, but to them, that's their norm. And I want to tell people that, because if you hear celebrities talk about pizza, there's other code words, but pizza is a word for, you know, child play or pedophilia and stuff like that. And they openly condone it, and like, celebrities do it, and, you know, I don't know about the sacrifices, and I don't know about none of that stuff, but I'm saying all that to say that, you know, Balenciaga probably has that type of money where the people in that, they really feel like, you know, shit, that's probably what they're into. I mean, I've had a conversation with a couple people with real money before, and, you know, they didn't realize what they were saying, but I caught it, and then he was kind of just saying, like, when you have a lot of money, you have a lot of opportunities, and you get to do whatever you think that you want to do. So your sexual, like, standard, your line, he said it goes up, but what I heard, it really goes down, because it's like you're constantly rabbit holing for the next thing, and you're way past heterosexual sex. You're past just rough sex or hardcore sex, and now you're into voyeur, or now you're into, I don't know, sneak up looking behind people, or now you're into, I don't know, slaves. I don't know. I say all that to say that those people that get in those high-end places, man, they be into some weird shit, and the Balenciaga thing is no different. So now you see a lot of people, what I've seen at least, I've seen people, you know, like acting like, man, they're acting like they don't like Balenciaga now. Now they're acting like, you know, Balenciaga, oh, I'm going to burn up all my Balenciagas. Like, I seen one guy, and he literally was like, you know, I'm the Balenciaga god. Oh, let me see it. Let me see one more time. He said, you know, I'm the Balenciaga god. Omi in a Hellcat is burning all of his Balenciaga sneakers. Don't come around my kids wearing these. And it's sneakers, okay? And I guess he's burning them, and there's thousands and thousands of dollars of sneakers. And I really hated those Legotron ass shoes anyways when y'all wore them. And there's something about the disconnect between our own black designers and shoemakers and fashion moguls that y'all really just feel that if you wear foreign designer clothes, that, you know, you're upper echelon. And I get it, I do. you know? It's kind of like just having nice things. I get it. Trust me, I do. But, so now you've invested all this money into these people who've always been like this, and then you're burning the shoes. Doesn't matter. That's the same thing as hearing white people talk about, I'm burning Kyrie's shoes. Go ahead, you already bought them. No one cares, okay? So, that's stupid. I don't think you should burn them. Sell them and do something prosperous and beautiful and give them to pay it forward. Give them money and the proceeds to some kids. That'd be great. Burning them is stupid. I always thought that was stupid. Only thing else I really got to say about that is you should really try to learn a lot of these companies that you really rock with, or you act like you rock with, or you don't even realize that you represent. And now they have, like, I think like after the Migo era, after the Versace, I feel like they just they don't mind anymore. Like they used to like not want us to wear their stuff. So, but like now they'll use us because we buy shit. We buy shit in bulk, and you know we buy shit to be cool. And then to do that in black culture, you can make something cool. Oh man, it's sold. Feel me? So they watch the trends, you know, and you have Balenciaga, you know. Oh, he fresh. He might not even really like the shoes. Some people I've seen, they're like, yeah, I don't like these shoes. And then I've seen that same person see them shoes on somebody and be like, oh yeah, that boy, that boy got it on. But okay, feel me? So, like I said, watch these companies. Them companies don't be about shit, or they don't be about what we believe in, or what we hold dear and true and value. That's for damn sure. You know, go support a black designer. That's my message on that. It ain't tea, it's water. Hydrate yourself today. How about that? If you're beautiful and black, hydrate yourself. Last one I wanted to do was something actually, you know, really like news, or really, you know, a little bit deeper but heartfelt. 4 South Carolina teens killed a man because he took away their devices. He didn't like how they were using Instagram. The teens kicked and then threw items at his door until he stepped out into the hallway, where they killed him execution style. I'll make sure I try to put the photo up of the brother who died and lost his life, but I'll continue. The juveniles kicked and threw items at Ingram's door until he stepped out into the hallway of apartments. The detective said, once in the hall, Ingram was shot in the back and fell to the ground, where he was shot again, Olsen testified. Excuse me. Olsen described the killing as an execution. Police recovered the suspected murder weapon, a Glock handgun, wrapped in clothing and hidden in woods nearby. The teenagers were arrested arrested hours after the deadly shooting, and each were charged with murder and conspiracy to commit a murder. They have been in custody of the South Carolina Department of Juvenile Justice since the arrest. They went to court, and so one is 14 and the other one is 15, and they hatched this plan to kill that 38-year-old Larry Ingram Jr. on November 14th. It's in Charlotte. The teens were angry over the discipline, and they lured him back to his home. I just find that awful. You know, not everything that we're going to talk about is something funny. Not everything we're going to talk about is something relative, but this is... It's almost pathetic, really. But it's an atrocity. I really feel bad for the family, so condolences to him and his family. And, you know, he just probably was trying to do the right thing. And he probably felt it was the right thing. But there's like a lot of narratives you can really take with this one. You can really talk about just like the children having a lack of just sense of life, or compassion, vulnerability of like just being. if you will. And I don't want to attribute it to video games, the internet, bad parenting, or any solely one thing, because you can't fix the youth by taking one thing away or adding one thing. And that even goes with the gun control thing. That is something that has to be nipped in the bud long ago. I feel as if it doesn't sound like he was the actual parent. So sometimes you gotta be careful with, picking your battles. And, some battles aren't to be had by you. Some battles, he was definitely doing the right thing, I'm sure. And even if he wasn't, in whatever narrative that you can spin out of that, did he deserve to die and be execution? Did he deserve to die in execution style, for sure? I feel like, we gotta really pay attention to our youth and understand that they're really exposed to a lot of things which can desensitize them and, take the purity and the innocence out of a child very early. And a lot of these children are astute and they actually do know what they're doing, but just don't have a grasp on the reality and the consequences of what they're doing. And then, like I said, being desensitized by killings and, if you go to your child's phone, I don't care what your parent locked, they're seeing stuff online where the kids coming up, they're gonna be if they see a mass murder on a screen, they're not gonna blink an eye. And that will boil over and evolve into a time where they can see a mass murder in person, and not be, mortified, because even the VR is, getting to a place where kids are gonna be different than the ones that we have here today. And I also think that, that's also the exposure to just being able to hear things like that. So I'm sure things like that have been going on with men trying to step up and do the right thing. So I'll say try to do the right thing. Be very careful. Be mindful that, we're not living in a safe society when it comes to just some of the smallest battles or arguments. And also, be privy to how those kids are, or how whatever person that you're trying to reclaim or what's a good word? Well, even save. I feel like you can't save everyone, and if you have the mentality and the integrity to do the right thing, sometimes the best example of doing the right thing is just doing it and being an example. And that's very unfortunate that brother lost his life. But with that being said, this is Agree to Disagree. That one was lamenting. That one is a bad one to vibe out on. But so I'm gonna bring it back. This is Agree to Disagree. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you go subscribe, or they say I don't promote enough. They say I don't advertise. I don't say, hey man, go check this out. Hey, go down here. Link in the bio. I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna cut scene. Link in the. I don't have no calypso today. Link in the bio. Okay. Put the link in the. Press the You still didn't even press it yet. You feel me? You don't rock with your boy. Come on now. I thought you fucked with your boy. It ain't nothing for you to just move your finger across that illuminated piece of glass and just be like, subscribe. I rock with bro. You're not gonna be asleep tonight and be like, I subscribe to his page. How dare I? You feel me? Anyways, I'm talking shit. Hope you enjoy your week. It's almost Christmas time. Just that fast. 2023. It's here. This year is gone. I don't care what you did with it. I hope you had a prosperous, beautiful year, but damn, it's over. You feel me? Just that fast. Time is flying. I gotta look up in the sky. Oh, there go time. Damn. You feel me? Anyways, happy holidays. And I will be back before the holidays, so I'm gonna just drop this. So you don't see no spectacular graphics and all that stuff like that, just know it's because I'm trying to get this out, man. I'm trying to push it out daily, weekly, whatever it takes. Holla at me, come support. You wanna be a guest, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You wanna just come sip, smoke, talk, whatever. Make it happen, have some subjects. Without further ado, play the Badu. No, I'm just playing. We out of here. 3. I make these masks, man. If you need a mask, let us know. Also, man, yo, support the gang. Support the people that rock with me, the people that you see frequently on my pages. Support 4Shay. Support 3B. Support BNP. Shit, how you talking about? Support Bing. Daredevil and them. Support Shay and them. Support Don and them. Feel me? And also, if you want to create, like, I don't get it. Let me just say this before I leave this motherfucker here. If I've never expressed that I want you, trust me, I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really just want to create. So, you know, a lot of times people see the girls on my page, or they see like emotion, or like niggas only hit you, oh, what you got going on? You only hit me up to see if you can get in emotion. Nigga, you only hit me up, nigga, I'm a person, not a camera. You know what I'm saying? And then girls like, oh yeah, I wanna fuck with them. I wanna goddamn do crazy videos. I wanna, you know, be sexy and all that shit. But you think I'm gonna be a fucking creep like cameraman? Bitch, I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I wanna create, and if we see or feel something that, oh damn, that shit is raunchy, but it might go viral. It's not me saying, I wanna taste. That's not me. I don't care. If I did, you didn't know about it. You feel me? So that's the difference. And I just want to say that as I ride out, man. Support, be friendly, be decent, be great. 3 to the B, TV, or 3 the creator. And then I just really can't think of nothing else I'm going to talk about. Not today, at least. Be Simone, go wash your ass. I seen a podcast with niggas talking about if I could date if me and my cousin was dating for 5 years and it was a perfect damn relationship, and then we found out that we was cousins, would I keep dating? Hell no. It's over. Ugh. And we're probably tainted, baby. Just so you know. The family reunions is gonna be weird. Nah, I'm playing. I'm just running through shit now. But Georgia weather. Make up your mind. Thank God war not won. I guess, I ain't gonna say thank God, because they say God bless America, but that shit ain't been blessed until probably now. Okay? Oh yeah, and I got one more I want to talk about, you fucking weirdos. How can you come to me and tell me I'm transphobic because I would never date? I'm gonna give you the credit. I will never date a woman who was a woman now, who was once a man. Born a man, ever a man, now a man, then a man, was a man, whatever, man. I don't care. I'm sorry. And I'm not transphobic because I wouldn't date that. Phobia comes from a fear of a person. Are you heterophobic? Like, you can't force this weird norm that's going on. Like, if I say that, like right now, I'm gonna be honest, me personally, I don't care. You can be whatever you like. You can be a transgender, you can do, I don't care. That doesn't matter. Like, you can be You could probably, like, if my best friend, my homegirl, or even my best homie was like, I'm gay, bruh. I'm like, okay, do you, my nigga? Like, that doesn't affect, our bond because it's nothing like that. If my homegirl was like, I want to be a dude or shit, I don't know. I just like only girls. Like, I highly doubt that any of our bond or the beauty of our relation comes between just any sexuality. So that wouldn't affect us either. Meaning, I don't care who it is. I don't care if I don't even know you. I don't care. Even you trying to just work and you got a whole drag outfit on. Nothing in my face is gonna change. Now, if you treat me differently, now we're talking about something different. You feel me? If you talk to me or accuse me of something, or just be indecent, I don't care. Like, I don't care if Jesus and Muhammad came down together, walked up in front of me, and was like, guess what? We hate you. I ain't rocking with them. Cause they, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, but like, I can only go off of how you treat me. And what if that same moment they held hands and was like, we're gay? I just killed you. Just made your religious people be gay. But my point is, none of that makes a difference into how I would treat you or how I feel about you as a human being. And you deserve love and to be cared and, decency and et cetera, rights, all that. But to make me feel that I'm transphobic or that I'm scared of trans because I would never date a woman who was once a man, I'll be honest, like, you're still a dude. I am just calling you and identifying you as a woman, and I'm respectful of what you would like to be called. That don't make me transphobic, bruh. I just don't get that. And you can't force that on me. I'm never gonna concede to that. It's almost like if a person was born a male, right? Then they turn to a woman. So now it's a woman. She's a woman. If she likes girls, is she bisexual? So now, you're a dude that like girls, but you like to be a girl. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. You can hate me. Probably gonna cancel me for this one. But, like I said, I hold no malice. No, like, fire or pain or, like, hate towards anybody. I don't care, But what you will never do is make me conform. So, with that being said, love who you want to love. Be who you want to be. Identify how you want to identify. Just understand that as you're, like, holding on dearly to how you feel and what you value and what is right to you, and you're speaking it out into the world, like, nobody has to be like, I hear you, I agree. Nobody got to do that. Actually, somebody else could be on the other side and be like, no, you guys are all gay. That's their opinion. Just like how you can be like, heterosexual people are weird. That's what you can say if you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's a free world. So y'all got to get off the internet and thinking that everybody's got to agree. That's the beauty of the internet, where all these fucking eccentric ass individuals with different minds, and we can all, it's like a billion pointed spider web, but instead y'all want it to be a straight line. You get what I'm saying? No, let it be all of that. It's almost like a universe, but y'all want it to be a street. So anyways, If you're just watching and you're just hearing me, I'm not mad. I don't care. I will say I probably didn't get that job, though, because I don't know. And I want to add this. You can't be mad at somebody who asks if you've had work done. If I see a fat ass, I'm be like, yo. And it doesn't look real to me. I might be like, did you get some work done? Like, that doesn't mean anything, bro. Like, and if you can't operate in this world without hearing an opposing position or perspective, go hide under a rock, because people got a voice and people got opinions. Ain't you check the internet? Everybody's got something to say. So
if
that's
you
that.
ever pull it,
I'm
nigga,
gonna ride
better
out
blow.
with it.
Real mob nigga never know how. I get the guapa man and not the dough.
Agree to
I get the
disagree.
guapa man and not the dough.
Don't cancel
I get
me.
the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. I get the guapa man and not the dough. 100 round drum hanging with the scope. If you ever pull it, nigga, better blow. Real mob nigga never know how. Play with my choke, get your mom hit. Snatch your rolling like right off your dead wrist. We run it up and ain't no scared shit. Precise when I shoot, ain't no lead shit. Talking truck, big bulletproof. I'm a